Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Dandavat Pranam. All glory to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj.
All glories to Guru Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada. How are you, Rushali Mataji?
I'm good, Mataji. How are you?
I'm also good, Mataji. Thank you. Is it your turn today, or who is giving class today?
Yeah. Yes. Today it's my turn, Mataji.
Okay.
I think we can start with the prayers, Mataji.
Sure, Mataji.
Okay. Om Ajnana Trimandasya Jnananjaya Salakya Chakshurunmritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swam Rupa Kadamayam Tadhati Swapadhatikam Vancha Kalpatarubhyeva Cha Kripa Sindhubhyeva Cha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Daivim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudirayet. Nashtaprayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya Bhagavati uttama shloke bhaktir bhavati nashtaki. So, Mataji, today
Yes,
we have. Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, go ahead, Mataji.
Yeah. Today we have to read from Canto 3, Chapter 9, Text 5, 6 and Text 7. So, I'll start reading Text 5. Text 5. ये तु त्वाधिया चरणाम्बुजा कसो धाम जिघ्रन्ति कृष्ण विवरहित श्रुति वतानितं भक्त्या विहिता चरणः प्रयाच तेषां नापसि नथा हृदयं बहुरुहत् वापुंसम्. Translation. O Lord, O my Lord, persons who smell the aroma of your lotus feet, carried by the ear of Vedic sounds through the holes of the ears, accept your devotional service. For them you are never separated from the lotus of their heart. Purport by His Device Case, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. For the pure devotee of the Lord, there is nothing beyond the lotus feet of the Lord. And the Lord knows that such devotees do not wish anything more than that. The word too specifically establishes this fact. The Lord does not wish to be separate from the lotus hearts of those pure devotees. That is the transcendental relationship between the pure devotees and the personality of Godhead. Because the Lord does not wish to separate himself from the heart of such pure devotees, it is understood that they are significantly dearer than the impersonal. The relationship of the pure devotees with the Lord develops because of devotional service to the Lord on the authentic basic of Vedic authority. Such pure devotees are not mundane sentimentalists but are factually realistic because their activities are supported by the Vedic authorities who have given oral reception to the facts mentioned in the Vedic literatures. The word praya, paraya is very significant. Para bhakti or spontaneous love of God is the basic of an intimate relationship with the Lord. This highest stage of relationship with the Lord can be attained simply by hearing about Him, His name, form, quality, etc. from authentic sources like Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, recited by pure, unalloyed devotees of the Lord. So in this purport 5, it is given that they are talking about the pure devotees of the Lord. That pure devotees, once they smell the aroma of the lotus feet of the Lord, they can never forget it. They always remember the lotus feet of the Lord. And for them, for those devotees, Lord always resides in their heart. And Lord Himself also remembers such devotees. Such is the relationship between those pure devotees who are always in the thoughts of the Lord. They never forget Lord. And Lord Himself never forgets such devotees. So their relationship is very transcendental platform, and such devotees are very dearer to the Lord more than anybody, anyone else. There are people who might be having some materialistic thoughts when they are praying to the Lord. They can be impersonalists or some other people, those who are praying but not with the thought of getting the Lord in their life. So it is written here that such pure devotees are more dearer to the Lord, more than anyone else. So Lord always remembers such pure devotees of Him. And it is also written here that such pure devotees are not any mundane sentimentalists. Emotionally, they are not doing it. It is they are praying or they are serving Lord on the basis of the Vedic authorities and literature. So whatever devotees are they doing, it's all authentic, written in the scriptures. And the word here, paraya, is very significant. Para bhakti means spontaneous love which is within the hearts of the pure devotees, and that is very spontaneous. And that spontaneous love can be regenerated in everyone just by hearing about the Lord, just by simply hearing about His form, name, and qualities. And this is mentioned in the authentic sources like Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. And once we hear from the pure devotees, it helps us to elevate ourselves. This is the only way of devotion. And this is how one can get to the spontaneous love of the Lord and get the basic of an intimate relationship with the Lord. So this is all about this purport. I'll read now text 6. तावद् भयं धविना धेह शुहन् निमित्तां शोकस्पृह परिभ्रवो विपुलाश्च लोभः तवान् मम्येते अशद अवग्रह अति मूलम् यावन्नाते नगरीरम् अभयं प्रवृत्तलोकः. Translation. O my Lord, the people of the world are embarrassed by all material anxieties. They are always afraid. They always try to protect wealth, body, and friends. They are filled with lamentations and unawful desires and paraphernalia, and they avariciously base their undertakings on the perishable conceptions of my and mine. As long as they do not take shelter of your safe lotus feet, they are full of such anxieties. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. One may question how one can always think of Lord in regard to His name, fame, quality, etc. If one is embraced by thoughts of family affairs, everyone in the material world is full of thoughts about how to maintain his family, how to protect his wealth, how to keep pace with friends and relatives, etc. Thus, he is always in fear and lamentation, trying to keep up with the status quo. In answer to this question, this word spoke by Brahma is very appropriate. A pure devotee of the Lord never thinks of himself as the proprietor of his home. He surrenders everything onto the supreme control of the Lord, and thus he has no fear for maintaining his family or protecting the interests of his family. Because of this surrender, he no longer has any attraction for wealth. Even if there is attraction for wealth, it is not for sense enjoyment, but for the service of the Lord. A pure devotee may be attracted to accumulating wealth, just like an ordinary man, but the difference is that a devotee acquires money for the service of the Lord, whereas the ordinary man acquires money for his sense enjoyment. Thus, the acquisition of wealth by a devotee is not a source of anxieties, as it is the case for a worldly man. And because a pure devotee accepts everything in the sense of serving the Lord, the poisonous teeth of accumulation of wealth are extracted. If a snake has its poison removed and bites a man, there is no fatal effect. Similarly, wealth accumulated in the cause of the Lord has no poisonous teeth, and the effect is not fatal. A pure devotee is never entangled in material worldly affairs, even though he may remain in the world like an ordinary man. So, in this purport, they are further explaining about the activities of the devotees. First, they have queries. Like many people do have such queries, like how to do devotion. If you are always in devotion, how you are taking care of the family, how you are earning. You cannot serve Lord and you cannot do devotion at the same time. These are very common questions which come to everyone, most of the people's mind. So the answer here is given by the Brahma itself. People who are always engaged in the family affairs, they are not serving Lord. Those people are much more entangled, are supposed to be entangled in the affairs of the material world. Like they have to They worry about money. They have to worry about relations with their friends, relatives. They're always frustrated because of one or the other. They are never satisfied. They will never be satisfied because their mental process is like that. They're not serving Lord. So Brahma is answering here at the same time for such people. Like, if this is how it makes difference between the material person who is earning and the pure devotee is also earning. A pure devotee who is earning and serving Lord, whatever he is doing, he thinks he is not the owner. He thinks that he is not the owner of the house. Whatever he is doing, wherever he is living, whatever he is using, pure devotee of the Lord is thinking that whatever he has, whatever he owns, it is of the Lord. Even the home he is living or the things he is using, it is of the Lord and he is just using it. This is how, because he has pure devotee of the Lord, in this way has no attraction for the wealth. In this way, he's kind of is fully dependent on the Lord, and he is kind of very satisfied and kind of fearlessly he is in the shelter of the Lord. He knows that whatever happens, Lord is there to take care of him, and that is for the best of everyone. So this is how devotion helps in one's life. And although it is also given in this purport that although material person is also earning and pure devotee is also earning. So, but how the earnings of a devotee is not affecting him or entangling him in this material world or causing any side effects of karma, good or bad karma. This is because he is doing service for the Lord. He is earning for the Lord. He thinks that whatever he is doing it for the Lord. Because of this thought, the karmas, that circle of good and bad karma doesn't affect the devotees. And example here is given is like a snake. Although wealth here is mentioned like a snake, it can bite whoever it gets. But because devotees engaged in the devotional service of the Lord, so it is compared to a snake who has removed its poisonous teeth. So even if that case snake bites, it is not going to affect the person. So a devotee engaged in the service of the Lord and at the same time doing material activities is compared to that snake. And so the karma is not going to affect that devotee. So in this way, this is it is said by Brahma that how just by serving Lord one can do devotion and at the same time can be in this material world, but at the same time can be unaffected by it. So this is all about the purport text 6. I'll read further. Text 7. Devena te hatan dayo bhavata prasanghat sarvasubhopasamanan vimukhena driya ye kurvanti samashukhal lesa lavayadhena lobhabhi bhuta manaso kusalani swaswat shaswat. Translation: O my Lord, persons who are bereft of The all auspicious performance of chanting and hearing about your transcendental activities are certainly unfortunate and are also bereft of good sense. They engage in inauspicious activities, enjoying sense gratification for a very little while. Purpose. The next question is why people are against such auspicious activities as chanting and hearing the glories and pastimes of Lord, which can bring total freedom from the cares and anxieties of material existence. The only answer to this question is that they are unfortunate because of supernatural control due to their offensive activities performed simply for the sake of sense gratification. The Lord's pure devotees, however, take compassion upon such unfortunate persons and, and in a missionary spirit try to persuade them into the line of devotional service. Only by the grace of pure devotees can such unfortunate men be elevated to the position of transcendental service. So, in this purport, it is given that why question is asked here first. Why some people are bereft of all the auspicious performances of chanting, hearing about the Lord. Some people really can't chant, and some people cannot even hear about uh, uh, Lord stories. They get bored. They feel like sleeping. This happens to many people, and this is certainly because of their unfortunate and their bereft of good sense. And this inauspiciousness is because of their karmas. So it happens like many times people don't feel like chanting and um, don't feel interested in talking about God, or they want to engage themselves in other material activities. This happens due to their past karmas, and it's a kind of it's because of their karmas, unfortunate karmas, and they because of this they get more entangled and attracted towards the material things. So they don't find chanting and uh, activities or service towards the Lord. They don't find it interesting, or they can do it. They find it they cannot do it. So for such people, only they can be elevated or put in the path of the devotional service only by the mercy of the pure devotees of the Lord. Once they get in contact with the devotees, even such people start, with the mercy of the devotees, they start chanting and they start to have some kind of interest in hearing about the Lord. It is only because of the uh, mercy of the devotees. Such people can also get elevated to the pure transcendental position or pure transcendental service of the Lord. So this is all about the text 7. Mataji's any comments for today? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Rushali Mataji. I don't have anything to add, but thank you for the class today, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Anyone else is there in the call?
I don't know. I didn't hear. Somebody joined a little late.
Okay, I think today it's only you and me, Mataji, then.
Yeah.
No, Mataji, you have lot of audience.
Oh,
Okay.
It was so silent, so we thought no one is there.
Mataji,
Yeah,
you
Shatripa
want
Mataji and Sanchari Mataji also joined. Do I say your name right? Okay. Yeah,
Thank you,
there is.
Mataji. Mataji, you want to add for today's class anything? Your point?
No, I just wanted to appreciate some points you made. Actually, the last point I was just thinking that it's so important to have devotee association, and you were sharing how we need the mercy of the devotees to make progress in devotional life. So, yeah, I always feel that I need a lot of reminding myself that it's a very important part of devotional service is to have devotee association and mercy of devotees. So, just appreciating that point, Mataji. And also, we were in the car, so I was a little distracted also. So I didn't hear all the points, but of the points I heard, like this one kind of stayed with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Mataji.
And you're moving away from Chicago. That's another thing on my mind.
Who is moving away?
Rushali Mataji is going from Chicago to Omaha.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Surprise.
Mostly, yes. Yeah, yet we are waiting for confirmation, but it will be mostly done.
Oh. We miss you, Mataji. But I hope we can join the. I mean, like
Oh,
you can
yes,
join.
this is my favorite class. I will never miss it.
Yeah.
We'll see, Mataji. We are.
Until you get
Once
your
you
baby.
have the baby, then it will be more difficult. It won't be the same. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You, Mataji, you all have to come to Omaha to meet baby.
Of course. You have to bring the Chicago also.
Yeah. Definitely we will plan.
Yes. Mataji, you want to say something? Okay, Mataji, we have some quiet audience here who just listen, but they don't want to say anything. So. But yeah, from my side, I don't really have much to add or say anything today, Mataji.
Okay, Mataji. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I think we are done, Mataji. Today only
We are done
3
for
texts.
today?
Yeah. 6
Okay.
texts and 7 texts.
Huh?
Yeah, Mataji, that's all.
Okay, Mataji. So then we'll again join tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you all.
Okay, thank you, Kali Mataji. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, everyone. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai.